I think we've literally talked about this on 5 out of 5 episodes of Unrenowned.
And I will keep talking about it until we have this
The
thing.
problem is, if we start listening to this,
we talk about
nobody's
something.
listening to this. Hello and welcome to episode 5 of the Unrenowned podcast, where we talk about Siege, what we like about Siege, what we don't like about Siege. I'm Ryan.
I'm Chris.
And we got a good show for you guys today. So we're going to do a little bit of follow-up on our map rankings from last time.
We done goofed.
And then we're going to go into some fun operator combos. So that'll be cool. And then, of course, as always, Reddit. And we got some listener questions today. One listener question.
Oot.
Oh, but 2 quick announcements that I'm really excited about. One, I got a new microphone, so hopefully this sounds a lot better in your little ears than previous episodes. And the other announcement, which is only for me, and I'm really excited about it, I just got an RTX 2080, baby!
It's actually pretty nice.
It's really nice. For those of you who don't know, it's a new graphics card from NVIDIA, and it's amazing. Siege at 144 frames per second, 1440p. That's the right way to play Siege, kids.
It's OP.
So OP.
It's
All
like
right.
cheating. It's pay to win.
So our map rankings. Chris, what happened?
So we forgot Villa completely.
We forgot Villa. We completely left out a map on our map rankings.
It's funny because I was like, "Are we missing any?" And then we're like, "No, yeah, that's it." And then I was thinking, like, no, maybe there's something else, but I couldn't think of what it was, and I didn't see it on the list we were looking at. So
we were just looking at garbage lists. Apparently, I mean, I had that list at first that had was missing a bunch of maps, and
Yeah.
the list we went to was missing Villa. So, wasn't that on the Siege website?
no, the map we were looking at, like r6maps.com or something, which is a cool website. It lets you look at different levels and build plans or whatever, but it was just
But Villa's
missing
not on there.
Villa. Yeah.
Okay, so let's place Villa, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that. So our list, so this is the ranking right now from top to bottom. We have on the top Consulate, House, Bank, Hereford, Rework, Clubhouse, Cafe Dostoevsky, Oregon, Border, Coastline, Skyscraper, Chalet, Canal, Plain, Theme Park, Tower, Yacht, Bartlett University, and Favela.
Favela is the worst map in Rainbow Six Siege. Okay, so we've got to place Villa. So question number 1, is Villa better or worse than Chalet?
Better.
I actually think that's a hard one.
The only reason I say that is because I think I like it better than Coastline and Skyscraper. No, I like it better than... Dang. Okay, the problem with the Villa, the thing I don't like, is the basement is like never used and it's a maze.
Yeah. Is
bomb.
there a bomb objective in the basement? No. So, yeah. We pretty much exclusively play bomb at this point. So that probably skews our opinions on the maps a little bit. But yeah, like the basement is basically might as well not exist.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I guess it's probably pretty good to rotate through.
Yeah, if you're doing like that kitchen objective, but I feel like that objective is played the least probably.
Yeah.
Out of all of them. So
I do like what's that room called? The one with the vault, that objective?
I don't remember what it's called. We're so bad at this, you guys. We're gonna get better. But the one with the vault, everybody knows what that is.
Yeah. Anyway, I love that objective. That's my favorite one to play.
Yeah, that's the best.
On Villa. And because of that, I like it. But see, I do like Chalet.
Is it trophy room?
Yeah.
Trophy room and like bar or something?
Something like that. Trophy room sounds right. But anyway, I think I like it better than, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's one of those maps where it's like I really like that objective, but actually I would say almost all the other objectives I don't really like very much at all.
Yeah.
Like I really don't like the other second floor one with the sort of atrium thing.
Trying to decide if I like it better than Skyscraper. I think I like Skyscraper better. I don't know if it's better. It's either just one better than Chalet or just one worse. It's definitely better than Canal.
It's weird. Like part of it, I think, is because Villa is still new. I'm a little more excited when I see it, regardless of like how I actually feel about it, just because it's fresh.
Yeah.
But so like, and that's like my measuring stick, right? Is like Chalet, I'm totally neutral every time I see it. So if I'm excited when I see it, then in theory it's better than Chalet. And if I'm not excited, then it's worse than Chalet.
Well, for me, theme park and tower and skyscraper and coastline and villa are all extremely new to me still. Not anymore.
That's true.
For me, they all came out new to me, and I was like, I don't know what these is going on.
Right. I think if Villa didn't have the freshness factor, I think I might actually put it below Chalet. And that's not to say I don't like Villa. I actually do like Villa. And there's a couple maps below Chalet that I actually like Canal and Plain.
Yeah, just for the fact of not.
I think just, and I'm also leaning toward this just to keep our balance of Chalet being in the middle. But I really do think.
Yeah, I think I like Chalet better.
I think Chalet's a better map than Villa.
You know what I do miss in Chalet is that secure area objective, the biohazard one that's in the library.
Yeah.
That's actually a really fun one to play.
Yeah.
And I miss that because we only play bomb.
I know we should once in a while turn on the others.
Bomb is so much better.
The other criticism I have of Villa is it's one of those maps where the outside is hard to navigate.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm still at the point where when I spawn, sometimes I can't find the best entrance. I know there's basement entrances, but they're kind of hard to find.
I don't really know where I on the outside. I don't know where that is in the inside.
Right, and again, part of that just comes down to us not learning the maps properly, but also some maps are better designed where it's easier to figure that out.
Mm-hmm. It's there's the ones that are more like a building you can relate with, like a bank, so
or
easy.
just more of a simple shape.
Yeah,
right. Like Consulate. I mean, Consulate's pretty big and stuff, but it's just one big rectangle. So once you figure out which side things are on, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
And the other thing I don't like about Villa on that outside is it's one of those maps where it's disjointed. So if you climb up on a balcony, you can maybe reach one or two windows, and if you want to go anywhere else, you have to climb back down and run around and climb somewhere else. And it's I really like it when it's just more simple to kind of connect to other spots.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a good example.
Well, I mean, Border has the whole outside has a balcony.
Yeah.
All the way around.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try around the whole thing.
You can get on the roof, which is nice. Which you can in Villa too.
That's really nice.
The
Villa's roof is weird though.
Yeah, isn't Villa roof? It's kind of
it's like
theme park's roof, where it's just again disjointed, and you kind of have to climb over
down
things
to go down somewhere else. Yeah, that weird skylight.
Yeah, so I think that's for that. That's putting it below Chalet for me. I think.
Yeah, and you can't climb on Chalet's roof.
No, you can't, and I hate that.
Yeah,
because if you're on the wrong side of the map and you want to cross over, you pretty much have to
all
run
the
all
way
around, or else
it's very
go through
annoying.
the map. Okay, so I'm putting Villa at number 12 underneath Chalet.
Okay.
Which almost puts Chalet right where it's supposed to be in the middle.
Yeah, Skyscraper and Chalet are now the middle.
Well, no, because there's 19, so Skyscraper is going to be the middle.
Oh.
Right, and then there's 9 below and 9 above.
Correct.
So Skyscraper is actually the center point, not Chalet.
Interesting. But I like Chalet. And I like Villa. So that means there's more maps that I like than I hate.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about maps that I just really, really don't like and I don't want to play, there are 5. It's Theme Park, Tower, Yacht, Bartlett, and Favela.
Yeah.
And the other ones, Plain, I don't like as much as the others, but it's fine. So,
anyway,
Siege has a collection of good maps.
They're impressively good.
Moral of the story. Shall we move on to what's coming up next? Oh, I wanted to mention one thing. If you haven't seen this, the year 1 ops are on sale. So that's going to be Frost and Buck, Blackbeard and Valkyrie, Kavera and Capitao, and
Echo and Hibana.
Echo and Hibana. I always want to call Hibana Ying. Echo and Hibana. They're all on sale for 15,000 renown, and also they're discounted for R6 credits, so it's 40% off, which that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're needing to catch up on ops, go knock out those year 1s.
I think I have all. Yeah, I do have all those ops.
What's your favorite year 1 op? If somebody had no year 1 ops, Echo would be the one you recommend for all players. Or that's just your favorite.
That's just my favorite for all players.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I don't know because I like Valkyrie a lot too, though.
Valkyrie is really good. Although, like, I feel like she's gotten less good. Not that she's gotten bad, but she's gotten less good as new operators have been introduced that kind of like make her a little obsolete.
Yeah, same thing. I think best for like just any player, probably Frost.
Frost is really good because it's just so simple. It's like Capcan or like
Yeah.
I don't know, like Jaeger sort of, where you just set up your thing and then you don't have to worry about it.
Yep, that's it.
So that's cool.
You don't really have to think too much about where it goes, like just somewhere near the objective or a common door. Like,
my personal favorite, I think, would be Capital. Like, I just love the idea of Capital, even though it's not executed.
I have never played Capital.
Are you for real?
I don't.
Not
own
one
him.
round.
Yeah, I still don't have him.
That's insane.
I should buy him. I have enough right now to buy him.
You should. He's fun. Like, it's never as good as you want it to be.
Yeah.
But then sometimes it's so freaking good. Like, well, like when you know somebody's like in a little closet and you just shoot the fire at them, like that thing just eats them up.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So I played against or like with like on the same team, but I've just never played him.
That's so funny.
I always just played Caveira. That's the one I bought.
Yeah.
Then since then, because then I left and then I came back and I bought Echo and Habana, Ying, Zofia, a bunch of different ones. But I was like, Capital.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just other people were like priority to buy.
Totally.
But
what I love doing with Capital, like my like premier Capital play would be to plant the diffuser and then like get outside where you just have an angle on the diffuser, and then like those things burn so long as crossbows. So if you can get it down to like half of the time gone for the diffuser, you pretty much win.
Yeah.
You just put the fire on it and they literally can't do anything.
Yeah.
So it's pretty sweet. So he's my favorite. And then if I were to like recommend one for everybody, Valk is definitely a good one. Buck is really cool. He's like underrated, I think, as how cool he is, because you just can move around so fast.
Yeah.
I think I might go with Frost too.
It's just so easy. You just
you put him under windows. Put him in. Pro tip for Frost: don't always put traps like in places where you think you're going to catch someone. Just put it in like random corners, like where people are going to kind of strafe into without looking.
Works every time.
You get so many traps that way.
All the time. Because it's very frustrating. You're like, why did you put a trap there?
Yeah.
It's the worst place for a trap,
right.
But it works.
Yeah, that's why it works, right? Because like, the hop over the shield trap, like that's always good if you can, catch somebody in a second where they don't have a chance to look down. But everybody's suspecting the trap is there, or like under the window trap, same thing. But when you just do like, oh, here's like a corner you're probably going to strafe around because you're checking, for people, you can catch people a lot.
Tops of stairs too. Those are kind of hard to see sometimes,
especially if it's the right color.
Just line up with the stair and walk right into it.
Yeah, grab those year one ops while you can. Okay, operator combos. So this is the segment we want to do for a while. So we're kind of going to break it into two parts. First, we're going to go over kind of just like the best operator combos, and I'm sure like there's tons of YouTube videos and stuff out there about this, so we're not going to like get way into it, but just a little bit, and then we're going to go over just like some fun operator combos that you probably haven't tried. And they're not necessarily the most effective, but it can be really fun, and sometimes they're kind of effective.
Yes.
So who do you got first for just a regular solid operator combo?
Rock.
The Rock. That is Rook and Doc.
It is very effective. Rook, everybody goes down all the time, and then Doc to get the revive.
Yeah, so these were our mains when probably the first 6 months of Siege. I would Rook and you would Doc, and like my win percentage with Rook is like double of my next highest win percentage.
Yeah.
And then like just having your Doc, like you play the Doc the best way, where like it's just like somebody's roaming, and then Chris is just following them around with his stim pistol trained on them, just waiting for them to get shot and go down. So like tons of times you get shot down and immediately you're just getting back up, and like the enemy is just like so confused while you're shooting back all of a sudden.
It's pretty good. Not to like get on my soapbox or anything and say I'm awesome, but I started that whole thing where, like, you have a teammate below you, you shoot a hole through the floor and have it trained on them.
I started this.
I did. I started that, and I thought it was, like, cool, but I didn't think it was, like, that cool. And then I saw someone post it on Reddit. I was like, I've been doing that forever. They got, like, so many upvotes. I was like, this is stupid.
Chris gets mad when he misses out on upvotes.
Yeah, I could have posted that and had so many upvotes.
But yeah, that is like the coolest thing with Doc. Just like open a little hole and heal people through it. So yeah, that Rook-Doc combo, man, like that's potent.
It's really good.
Really
good.
Okay, the combo of all combos, Thermite and Thatcher. Right?
Yeah.
Like that is just such a solid combo. I mean, it's been nerfed quite a bit since launch, just with like taking frags away from Thermite and nerfing what things Thatcher's EMPs affect, and then like the Mira bandit thing. So it's certainly not as good as it has been, but I think still that's the pair, right?
Yeah, it really is. Because you have any like reinforced wall, that's just not a problem anymore. Like especially with mute jammers or batteries. Like if they're already down, done.
And with their secondary equipment now, like Thatcher's got the breaches and Thermite's got the Claymore, right? Yeah. So like it makes you can get through anything you want and watch your back. Like it's good.
Yeah. Talking about this makes me want to play Siege.
I know. Siege is such a good game.
Yeah, it's really good.
How about some Defender? Oh, we just did Defender, but as far as another Defender solid combo, Bandira.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Bandit and Mira.
Good. Bandira is really good. So it used to be Bandit, it was always a Bandit trick.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be sitting at reinforced walls with the headset turned up super loud.
The best you could hope for is like possibly being able to hear them through the thing, or maybe a pulse backing you up to tell you where Thermite was coming. And that was hard. It was hard to get the Bandit trick back then.
But you got it, and it was so good.
Yeah.
Felt so good. But now Bandira, you just watch him.
Yeah, you just watch him come up, and Bandit can handle it on his own. He doesn't need anybody there to help, so everybody's watching his back. And like, man, that is...
Hopefully everybody's watching his back.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it's so frustrating when you're doing that and you get shot from behind. It's like, what are you guys all doing?
Yeah. Or the worst is when you're Bandit, you're sitting there on the window trying to like stop the Thermite, and somebody else is like standing there looking through the window with you. It's like, what are you doing?
Move.
And then they freaking open the window. Like, you idiot. I'm going to freaking punch you in the sack right now.
Have you ever tried it? You know how like the Twitch gen always comes in and like shoots the little thing to break the window?
Yeah, how it ruins my life.
Yeah. So I've done this thing recently. You saw it the other day where I just put a nitro cell or like something on top of it to like break the...
Has it worked?
I haven't seen it work yet, but I hope it does someday.
So here's what he does is he puts the nitro on top of the Mira Windows like
gas
expel
canister
thing.
Yeah.
So basically the Twitch drone would try to shoot it and hit the nitro instead of the...
Gives you an extra second to
kill
the Twitch drone.
Yeah.
It's nice.
We got to keep trying that and see.
You got to see if it works.
See
it's a waste of a nitro, but if it works, then hey.
Yeah, I mean, if it works. If it's dumb and it works, it's not dumb.
Exactly.
Any other kind of just solid combos you want to call out?
I feel like there was one that was maybe not. I think that was it. I was thinking about Bandira.
Okay, so the fun combos. These may not always win, but they're good
fun.
for memeing, and they're fun, and sometimes they're actually effective, depending on the skill of the other team and all that. Who do you want to go with first?
I want to save this new one that we found for last.
Okay.
I think my first one that I want to go with is... I think we kind of talked about this. Echo and Maestro.
Yeah.
So Echo and Maestro is... We talked about this last time when we were talking about how we defend the kitchen and bakery on Cafe Dostoevsky. But just having those two together with the cameras and drones, you cover everything. Obviously, they're both on their cameras, but if you just have your teammates watching your back, you can cover each objective and you don't have to worry about anything.
At least one full objective, you can like just have it on lockdown where the team doesn't have to worry about it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it is great for like that cafe entrance, that basement entrance where it's like it's just such an open objective that's hard to be in. It's great just to have cameras there that can defend on their own.
Yeah. And we did this yesterday. It was yesterday, yeah. And they planted a kitchen on us.
Yeah.
Like,
How?
how?
This happens every time. Where the two of us are on cameras, like, just on cameras, holding off their whole team from planting in the
there was
bakery.
3 people over there trying to like get in and plant, and there was like a minute 20 left, and all of a sudden we hear like diffuser
Planted in
and
kitchen
it's
with
like,
our whole team
what the
alive.
freak?
Like, what are you idiots
How did that
doing?
happen?
Yeah. We need some of these listeners. We need you guys to join us and not be as dumb as randos.
Yeah, or whiny.
So as long as we're on the topic of Maestro, another combo I like with Maestro is the Maestro Legion.
Oh yeah,
So
it's great.
this is so good because they
Funny.
both just do just little ticky-tacky damage, right? And so like, what just works so good is you got the Maestro chem there, and you see the guys coming up, and you know exactly where the legions are, the goos. And so you see this guy, he walks up, he hits the goo, and now he has a choice of take damage from goo or take damage from Evil Eye. So like he goes to pull out the goo, and you just start zapping him. If he tries to stop and shoot you, you stop. And then he's taking poison damage from the goo. So he has to like either try to run away, which he can't sprint. Like it just it's freaking amazing.
It's
It's just
really
like
funny.
you make them make these stupid choices, and then you just have somebody run out on them and kill them.
Yeah,
Because they're so
They're
focused
so
on these
distracted.
two little gadgets. So like I've had it happen like in Square Stairs on Bank, where
Mhm.
like there's a guy in there, and like the Square Stairs, like
The
if you're up
skylight?
there- yeah, like you feel like you're pretty safe. It gets kind of like in the corner, and like you can kind of see every direction the defenders might be coming from to get to you.
Mhm.
But just like I have my Maestro cam there, and there's goos all over the place, and the guy takes a goo, and he like tries to climb back up the stairs to get in a safe spot, and I'm just zapping him, and like by the time it was done, he'd taken like 85 damage. Like,
Yeah.
like we didn't kill him, but he was real close.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Goo Maestro is really
So what do we call that combo? The gooey eye?
good. Yeah, maybe.
Eye goo?
Evil goo.
Yeah, something. Most of our like regular combos we have named. Sometimes it's just mixes of the operator names because those just work so well. Like
Yeah.
rock.
I think the next one I'm gonna throw out there is Santa Claus.
Oh, I love Santa Claus.
Santa Claus is really
Okay,
good.
give the listener a second. Just think for a second. If you had to guess what Santa Claus was, who would that be?
Okay, it's a man with presents that comes on Christmas.
Come on.
Yeah.
So it's Rudolph with his nose so bright, and the man with the beard. Gonna be Blitz and Blackbeard.
Oh yes,
Santa Claus, Blitz and Blackbeard.
Santa Claus. It is actually pretty good. Well, okay, it used to be a lot better, but now they've kind of.
I mean, Blackbeard used to be a lot better.
Yeah, both of them.
Well, Blitz is just broken mechanically. I think. I don't think that he's gotten worse.
Well, his flash is decreased
Is that
in
true?
range. Mhm.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Used to be like it's 5 meters now. It used to be 8 meters,
Okay.
and then Blackbeard's guns suck,
Yeah. Yeah. Blackbeard's been
awful.
nerfed seriously like a dozen times.
and his
probably-
shield takes like 2 hits now. and it's
Blackbeard
broken.
is okay. Let's diverge from our operator combo for just a second. Blackbeard is like a microcosm of the difficulty of trying to balance a game based on like competitive like esports pro league play. Because like in casual, Blackbeard is straight garbage. Not just in casual, but like in like regular people play, right?
Yeah.
Like Blackbeard is pretty much garbage. But they keep nerfing him, and why is that? Because in pro league he's amazing. Like, because in Pro League, it's just all headshots, right? Like, that's all it's about. And so, in Pro League and in Diamond rank play, like, Blackbeard is really, really good. And so that's why he's been nerfed like a dozen times. And the community's sitting here like, why are we still nerfing Blackbeard? He was fine, like, on the second nerf after he came out. And
yeah, it's all because they're basing a lot of their buffs and nerfs based on Pro League pick rate and win rate.
right. Which in a way they have to, because like
Yeah, to make Pro League good, but at the same time,
I mean, I guess they don't have to, but their focus is to make this a big esports game,
yeah,
and
But
it
that's
just kind of sucks.
like what 0.1% of the community,
right? But the idea is that it brings in a lot of
Yeah,
people
other
and
people.
money and attention and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I get it, but then you look at Super Smash Bros. Melee, and like, it's never had a patch, and Fox is quote unquote super OP, and yet people are winning tournaments with Jigglypuff and Peach and Sheik and Marth, like Pikachu.
You learn. You really games meta changes on its own. You learn.
Yeah.
Like you learn how to fight operators.
Yeah,
You just do.
That's like something I really, really believe, and I am not a game designer, right? Like, but I just believe that you just got to let meta settle a little bit, and like as it settles, like people will start making different picks to adjust, like to fix the meta.
You have to give it time. Like, StarCraft's another example. First one, there weren't like, I don't remember if there were a bunch of patches or not, but I know the meta in that game has changed.
Yeah, I don't know.
A ton.
I don't think StarCraft 1 ever had a patch.
And the meta changed a ton.
Yeah, totally.
All the time.
Totally.
You just learn different things. And it's even changed in Siege. Like, see, the thing is, like, so with shields, it used to be like people were scared of them like crazy, and then they were nerfed. But now it's like I'm not scared of a shield like at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if it was like it was before, I would be more scared of it. But I still know how to play against a shield where it's like you could have not nerfed it and just let us learn.
Yeah,
we would have figured it out.
Yeah. So anyway, that's our little like I am not a game developer balance advice. But so back to Santa Claus. Santa Claus is like so fun. So just like you got your blitz in front of you, your Blackbeard in the back with your shield up, and it's just like you're practically totally covered with a rifle. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's really good. And the thing is too, like, okay, so the funny thing about Blackbeard is his recoil is so bad now.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really make sense. You put like a giant shield on top of a gun.
Yeah, you'd think it would weigh it down a little bit.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like on the front of it too.
Yeah.
Like that should weigh down a gun a lot.
Yeah. Well, his scar, what is it called? MK17 or something? Is that what they call it? It used to be like a laser. Like that thing was amazing.
Yeah.
And now it's just
garbage.
Yeah, it's bad.
But he's still fun to play.
All right, here's my other fun combo. Castle and Pulse. So the idea with this is you castle up a window or a door. I guess mostly windows. You castle up a window, and then you got Pulse there with this heartbeat sensor. And as soon as somebody comes up to try to like put a breach charge or something, Pulse just chucks his nitro on the door or on the window and just blows it up, and that's like a free kill.
Yeah, that is pretty good. Speaking about Castle, the cute,
yeah, that's more of a like
serious.
Yeah, like, and in fact, that like we talked about this before, that's just a necessity. If you're gonna play Castle like seriously, you have to have a mute.
Yeah, you gotta have the cute mutant Castle. There's another one that I was thinking about earlier. Oh, you want to do the Fuse one?
Oh yeah, Fuse and Lion. Wait, do we have a name for Castle and Pulse?
No,
the Bros.
Castle, Pulse.
No, that's lame. Tweet us your names for Castle and Pulse at R6 Unrenowned. Yeah. What do you call that combo? Freedom.
Why Freedom?
Because they're the FBI guys.
Oh, okay.
So Fuse and Lion. Here's a combo. So the idea behind Fuse and Lion is, when you set up a Fuse cluster charge, people run, right? So like you get onto the objective, like you get like the floor above the objective or something, or just you kind of have people post up around the objective, and then Fuse sets off a nuke, and Lion like at the same time synced up with Lion doing a scan, and then you can see either they're going to sit still and take the grenades, or they're going to be seen and you hit them through the softballs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Fuses the cluster charges are like scary. Like they have this little homing device on them or something.
It's just
I swear,
like they just
every
bounce
time,
in like super randomly. There's no predicting the trajectory of those cluster charges.
None. There's probably a video on it every week of some another crazy,
just like some nutty bounce
goes like through a kill hole and then like bounces like 50 feet through another window and kills the teammate on the other side of the map.
Yeah,
like it happens frequently.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
They're unpredictable. But
that is good because people always move when they're going.
Yeah, that one, like, to be really effective, it's going to require a lot of team coordination.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, it requires a pretty sophisticated level of coordination just between Lion and Fuse themselves. But like, if you really want to take advantage of the people running around, you're going to have people posted up on windows and ready to like wall bang and stuff. So, but I mean, that one's more of a real one, I think, than like kind of just like a fun one.
Yeah, it worked pretty well. Just to talk about Fuse for a second. If his gadget was quieter
to put on,
putting it down, or if it went down faster, like I don't know exactly how to. I wouldn't say Fuse is broken, but like and this is, we were just talking about looking at Pro League play, but he's never picked in Pro League and he never wins in Pro League.
No.
Ever. Like, he's pretty low. And I feel like even once you get into, like, gold in ranked, that's where it starts, like, Fuse is less good because he's so loud. Like,
Right.
you hear
He's
it,
very loud.
Then dum, 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 dum. Like, you can hear it and you can leave
Right.
before it's a problem.
Right. And so, in order to make it effective at those higher levels, you have to be ready to grab people while they're running.
Mhm.
Right.
Have really good coordination and know, like, when you can plant the charge because people can hear that and just shoot you while you're planting it.
Yeah.
You know? Like, if they're
Yeah.
too close to a window.
Well, and the thing about like high level play too is like when Fuse is picked, it's not necessarily to get kills; it's just to burn like Jaeger, the Jaeger
Yeah.
things, and to like destroy some gadgets and stuff, just to kind of clear out your path.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially with the trap meta being where it is right now.
Yeah.
So,
True.
And the other thing I think too about Fuse is just like at those higher levels, the meta just becomes being able to move fast and hit headshots. And like Fuse's gun isn't that great, and he's slow. So
I don't know. His gun's not that bad.
it's okay. Like
AK-12?
I wouldn't put it as like one of the lower end, but like
Mhm.
it's not like Ash's.
My only
gun.
problem with it is the ACOG side. I feel like is ugly. Like,
Yeah.
all the other ones have that same ACOG, but the Russians have like the weirdest looking circle with a dot. Like, I don't know. I don't like it at all
Yeah, it's definitely different.
compared to. Okay, speaking of sites, I wish they'd just make a red dot site that looks like other games. Like the red
Just-
dot site in Siege is like so bulky and big, where like other games you see it's like this nice square, has good glass in the middle of it,
Oh yeah,
a nice dot. Like, it's so
just your
easy to see
classic
through.
like Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare red dot site.
Yeah, it looks so nice.
Yeah.
But in Siege, they're like so bulky and like there's not. I don't know. I just
Yeah,
wish
it's like
they
this
were-
whole optic thing versus
Yeah.
just like a little like window.
which I love red dot sight in most games. And in Siege, I'm about
See, okay.
holographic actually.
You were talking about this last night. The red dot site in Ring of Elysium is amazing.
Yeah, it's so nice.
So Ring of Elysium, if you guys don't know what this game is good and you should check it out.
It's really good.
So it's a battle royale, and maybe you're rolling your eyes just at even hearing battle royale right now because that's like all there is. But if you like player unknowns or pretty much if you like PUBG, like you should definitely try Ring of Elysium because it's basically PUBG but better. Yeah, like
Significantly better.
there's practically no. It's an early access game, but like it's not nearly as janky as PUBG. Like
Not even
overall, it
close.
feels good. Like and you can tell a little bit. Like okay, this is still early access, just a little bit. Like it doesn't
Mhm.
feel like the Black Ops Blackout beta, you know. But it's just like just the movement and everything and the shooting. It all just feels so much smoother and better and like less random and broken.
Yeah, like in PUBG, I played it a few times. I didn't really like it that much because I felt like the whole time we're just running around for like 20 minutes and we die
Mm-hmm.
because you can't shoot the gun
Yeah.
like, at all. This game, like the shooting feels so good. It's so like smooth and clean, and the moving around is nice. Like it's not like it's just good.
Yeah.
Like all around, it's good.
Yeah. Like how many PUBG games have you played where you've spent 20 to 30 minutes looting and then never shot a gun and like you died, you know?
Yeah.
And like you never saw the dude, like he just killed you while you were running for the circle because you got a bad circle spawn and you didn't shoot a gun. You sat there for 30 minutes and didn't even shoot a gun.
The coolest thing, this is a Siege podcast, but the coolest thing about Ring of Elysium is the ending. There's a
Yes.
chopper that has 4 seats on it. So if you're playing squads, all 4 of you can get on, and that's the win. But at the very end, it gets you in this circle, and there's one chopper, 4 seats, and people are just fighting to get on the chopper and win.
Mm-hmm.
Once 4 people
So
get on, the
it's-
chopper
yeah.
flies away.
It's not necessarily last man standing. You could
Not
have
at all.
15 guys left and 4
If
people
4
fill up
people-
the seats on the
Yeah,
chopper.
get on.
And there's still 6 or 11 guys left and chopper's gone. The game's over. Like
Yep.
you missed it.
And the chopper has like a ladder too, so it's not like just hopping on. It's like it has a ladder you have to climb up. So it's scary to get on
Yeah.
if there's a bunch of people. Like
yeah.
it works if you're like you just get there fast and nobody was looking at it. You get lucky, then it works. But like it's so fun.
Yeah.
I love just the objective play. It's not just kill everybody. It puts in that like objective play into a game
Mhm.
that used to be just kill everybody till you win.
Right.
And now it's
Yeah,
Objective.
the ending is very much more satisfying than a PUBG ending. So anyway, Ring of Elysium, it's free to play. It's on Steam. It's not on consoles right now, right?
I don't believe so.
It'll probably be on consoles at some point, but it's free to play on Steam. If you like battle royales, especially PUBG, you really, really should check it out.
Mm-hmm. You'll like this game.
Let's get on to our last operator combo here, the one you were saving.
What brought us in the Ring of Elysium? What were we talking about? Oh, the
Red
site.
dot sites.
Yeah. Ugh. Okay. new favorite operator combo. So the other day I had an epiphany, and I ran to the other room and was like, dude, I just had the best idea. He's like, what? I was like, Tachanka and Mira. He's like, it's not going to work. I was like, why not? He's like, Tachanka's not going to be tall enough to look through the window, or the window's going to be too short. So we tried it in like a custom game, and it fit perfectly.
It's perfect.
And so we tried it. The first time we tried it was bank in the basement objective.
Yeah.
And we put it on that wall. It's like facing the security room, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And so
it's that hallway with like the bar
like
doors,
the sprinklers,
and the sprinklers.
Right,
It's like
the
going
hallway
in
next to the
toward the vault. Yeah.
So that hallway, we put the reinforcement, put the mirror window, set up Tachanka right there, broke the mirror window. I killed 3 people.
Yeah.
Trying to push that objective.
The first time we tried it.
First time, 3 people. That game, I had like 6 kills with just Tachanka.
Yeah.
Just his gun.
Yeah.
Like, it was so good. I think just because people, and the funny thing is, I posted this in the Rainbow Six like serious discussion Discord. I was like, guys, actually Tachanka and Mira's not bad. And this guy was like, yeah, anything works on copper players. Okay, it was gold, but whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's not going to work every time, but
not at all.
when you have one of those objectives that people always push from the same direction, and there's a good setup for like putting a Tachanka behind a reinforced wall, like that's
pretty
a
good.
solid defense. Like, because Tachanka's gun, if you do get in front of it, that thing is mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like that thing will rip you apart. So if he's defended well enough where you can't just headshot him, freak. That's scary.
Yeah, it was surprising. It worked surprisingly well. Like, I had a lot of doubts. I was like, why don't people do this all the time? I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I would do it every single game. Like, at least once a game. Like, you can't do it multiple times. You start doing it too much, you'll get Zofia and Ash. And
you have to have a team that's protecting you because you're completely exposed on your sides.
And you're so still. So anywhere else, they can come and kill you.
Yeah, so you have to have a team playing together.
And there's only certain spots you can do it. You can't just do it on every single map.
Right.
You have to choose, like, oh, this might be a good
There's
spot
specific
for us.
spots. Yeah.
And it works, though. It works pretty well.
We really want to try it on Chalet, on the basement garage door.
Yeah, try it on the garage door.
Just like, oh man, that seems like so good.
Yeah, it might be good. We'll see.
But like, freak, if it were me attacking and I walked into that sprinkler security office room and I saw that set up, I would not have been pushing that door.
Yeah, heck no.
Gone.
See, that was the thing. They shouldn't have pushed that at all.
It was very stupid.
Which, that's the thing, though. If they decide, okay, we're not going to push this, where the heck else are they going to go? The stairs?
Right.
Like, or try to push a trap door. They have to have
and if you anticipate that and you have somebody kind of camping the exit to those blue stairs.
Which they have to be camping anyway because, the exit to the blue stairs, okay, yeah. But I'm thinking, like, the other stairs, like, because we have to have someone watching that anyway. So there's just no good way in.
Yeah. It seems like you could really, really take advantage of like forcing them out of that room, forcing them upstairs, and then just have some roamer set up ready to handle them coming out.
Yeah, Consulate Garage would be a good one too. Consulate Garage might actually be better because it's harder to see that garage door, that window, where they have to come into Tachanka's sights to get it. Like Chalet, I feel like it's so long, like how much you can see from it, where like he has to turn really far left and really far right.
Yeah.
That it can just get shot from his shield. Can just get shot.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyone.
Yeah, it's just a lower field of view there that you have to cover. Cool. So that's all of our operator combos. If you guys have any fun operator combos that you like to do, tweet us and we'll bring it up on the next episode at R6 Unrenowned.
Heck yeah, man. We'll try it.
So
we'll
shall we get into videos? I love videos.
We should for later. I'll tell you about that later. I just had another epiphany.
Cool. Let's move into our Reddit posts. Reddit posts of the podcast.
Woot woot.
Okay, so my first one comes from Alec1992.
Ooh.
He just had some map ideas. His title was "A Map Based on Alcatraz Prison" is probably my most wanted.
Yeah, I saw that.
That
would
sounds
be cool.
Amazing. And he specifically brought up the movie The Rock with Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage, which I love, and that's immediately what I thought of when he said that.
Mm-hmm.
And like, oh man, that would be really, really good. I don't know why terrorists would set up on Alcatraz prison, seeing as how there's nothing there, but yeah, that'd be fun. And then he has a whole list of other ones here. I'm just going to read them out to you, and if any stand out to you, let's talk about them. Chernobyl, the White House or other parliamentary presidential houses. We already have consulate. That's pretty much what that is.
Yeah.
Pentagon, MI5 headquarters or other special forces HQ, casino, 5-star hotel, nightclub, opera house, hospital, large cargo ship or cruise liner out in the ocean.
Cool.
Hospital would be good.
Cargo ship, the only thing I have a problem with is that's going to end up being like yacht long and not wide enough.
Yeah, and where do you spawn on a cargo ship?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that
that's
one
gonna be hard.
works.
I like hospital though. I think that one could work really well. Could be really cool.
Yeah, hospital would be good.
And it should be simple too. Like you don't have to make that a maze. That should
No.
be simple hallways. Simple.
Well,
like,
the thing about a
segments that go
hospital
through.
is it can be maze-like without being a maze, right? Because like
Mhm.
you walk into a hospital and you're lost,
Yeah, that's true.
like in real life.
Yeah.
like just
That's
because it
true.
looks so samey, right? Like
Yeah.
every hallway looks the same. I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, they probably want to distinguish a little bit, but
That would be cool.
Science lab, office block, launch.
I do
space.
want one. I want one that has like, so you kind of have it in constant in the admin office where it has cubicles, but I want something that has like lots
like more
of
of like
cubicles.
CS office.
Yeah, like a big cubicle
Okay, yeah.
room.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's been a game. I can't think of a
Yeah,
game
CS
that's
Office
had
kinda
like
has,
a
like,
real like a
but-
big open area cubicle.
Like I'm
thing.
thinking like, so third floor of Hereford right now is like probably one of the biggest open areas there is
Yeah,
in Siege at this
Mhm.
point. If they made that with cubicles, you know how fun that would be.
that would be fun.
Like,
And just like
oh,
just some of the tall like not necessarily cubicles, but just like the temporary walls that they put up in
Yeah.
offices that are tall and like
Yeah.
they'd all be soft.
Yeah.
And yeah, that'd be cool.
I think it'd be fun.
The sound would just carry in like a way that's confusing and
Mhm.
that'd be
That'd be
good.
fun.
Football stadium? No.
That'd be hard.
How do you? I don't get how that works. It's
It'd probably
like-
just be like inside, like the inside part of the stadium is what you'd play.
and so you just kind of play like on one side of the stadium.
Yeah, I assume so. You can
Yeah,
probably
I
spawn in
guess
the
where
football
you just
field.
see the maybe that would work. Subway station, shopping mall, supermarket.
Subway station would be kind of cool. You can make that long, and you can also expand it wide. Like it doesn't have to be just. So you can have like eateries too, like restaurants.
Yeah, I don't. I kind of feel like more just like a regular train station would be better than like a
Yeah.
subway station. I don't know. I think
The
it's
problem
just too
with
big of a
subway station is
space.
how are you going to get in from the outside? Like you're always going to have to go down
Yeah,
into it.
yeah. That one seems a little problematic to me. Supermarket, steel plant, museum. That sounds good.
That'd be a good one.
Gahar Mausoleum in Afghanistan. I don't know what that is. Cave mine network, a drug farm.
They have good ideas.
Yeah,
Like, they can. I'm curious what the next map is going to be because they just remade Hereford, so I want to see. We have so long to go, but we have like what, another 3, 4 months.
yeah. We should do
Doing-
map ideas one
Mm-hmm.
podcast. We'll do that coming up. So yeah, good post there by Alec1992. Alcatraz prison, freaking yes.
That'd be fun.
like yes.
That would be way fun.
please tomorrow.
Oh, gosh.
All right, give me your Reddit post.
Okay. So I've got a few of them. So this one is from Deadly Wolves. His post is give us a random button so we don't have to make our team wait. So his point is so when you wait to pick your operator, you get a random operator.
Mhm.
He wants a random button to pick an operator at random without.
Yeah, so some
random.
people have been using the hey, we're going to pick a random operator for you so you don't have to play recruit. They've been using that as, oh, this is now like picking a random operator.
Mhm.
Hooray.
Like, and if you do this, we're not saying like you're bad or anything, but it wasn't built for that at all. Like
No,
the
that was not the
purpose of
purpose.
it was like someone walked away to go pee or someone walked away to like take care of something real fast, and they got stuck with their recruit.
Right.
And they figured it's better for them to get a random operator than to get recruit for the strategy of the game being ruined by having just a recruit.
Right.
So it was made to stop that losing because someone has recruit, not made at all to get like, oh, this is a strategic game, let's just do random operators.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is not what the game was built for
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, I do not think they should add a random button.
Mm-mm. No, because then you'll get these people just doing random operators all the time, and it will
Right.
be teams that don't work together, and it won't. And then you have that argument like, well, you have to learn how to use different people together. No, you don't. You don't have to learn
No,
that.
yeah,
You don't learn
and
that.
you shouldn't.
You do what's good, and you use it because you win.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Yeah, that's dumb.
And then, sorry, one of my favorite comments though. So like most of the comments are like, you can't pick a random operator on your own. Like there's stuff that does this. But then Silver Gaming Co. had the comment. He said, "Bro, the R6 community will literally complain about anything SMH." Like, yeah, seriously. Like we were complaining about getting recruit all the time. They fix it, and they're like, "Oh, well, now give us a random button." Like,
Yeah,
chill.
yeah.
Finally got something.
I mean, and seriously, like, it's just like there's so many more important things that we should be working on.
It's not like it would be hard to implement a random
Probably
button,
not.
I'm
It's just
sure,
putting a
but-
button that calls the same code that happens when you get to the end of the time.
But
it's just there's no reason for it. It's silly.
shouldn't be.
And it like you were saying, it undercuts the whole purpose of choosing your operator to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like the whole point is that this game's supposed to be strategic.
Yeah.
So yeah, and like you said, there are tools out there, like apps, I think, that you can download and it'll choose a
They
random
just
op.
choose a
for
random
you.
up for you.
So just
it's
do
right
that.
there. Yeah. Or just choose an anime in your head.
Okay, I have another post from Flowcom with some operator ideas.
Okay.
So his ideas are Night Eye.
Nope, it sucks.
So Night Eye, he says, his special underbarrel launcher fires the breaching camera dart. The camera sticks to reinforced walls and provides a camera feed to all attackers that can only be destroyed from the backside. That sounds pretty cool.
Wait, okay, so how would that work? So it sticks to reinforced walls.
It's so like it drills through a wall, reinforced or soft, I'm sure.
Okay.
And then it's basically just like a little drill that goes through and then plants itself as a camera.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume you wouldn't be able to like really rotate it that much.
So it has to be planted on a destructible wall.
I don't know.
Because if you can only destroy it from the back.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess. I mean, I don't know. But just the idea in general.
Like, what if it, like, I like that idea. I think that's really cool.
I think it is really cool.
What if it was like, you have to like melee it or use explosives though? Do you think that would work?
Let's see. Defenders have a lot of explosives.
Yeah.
Right? The impacts and nitros, like, it seems like it'd be pretty easy for them to just destroy it. Melee, of course, is easy to do.
But that would be them walking up to a camera that you just shot. You shot it there, so obviously you have line of sight there.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to melee it.
I don't know. I think it's pretty easy just to walk up, like if it's inside the objective.
Yeah. So my only problem with just you can only shoot it from behind is then I feel like there has to be some way to destroy it, right? Like it can't be like this is an indestructible camera now because it went on a...
Well, I mean, if you put it on a reinforced wall, now you can't breach that wall without losing the camera, right?
Yeah.
So if you're going to make that wall an entry point, then you've lost your device.
Yeah. Well, can they still shoot it from behind, though? Because it will just go through the reinforcement and be on the other side that you can shoot.
What do you say?
So, like, a soft wall would go through, right? It'd drill through, and then on the other side it would mount itself, and they can kill it from behind.
Right.
So the reinforced wall would just do the same thing, like drill through the wall and mount itself on the back. And they can just shoot it from the back.
Yeah.
So my problem is, like, the walls that can't be reinforced. Like
unbreachable walls?
Yeah, unbreachable walls.
No,
like,
you can't do it on unbreachable walls.
You can't plant it there at all.
No.
So we'll just, like, you just shoot it there and just, like, falls down.
I guess so.
You just ruin it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I guess so.
See, that's what yes, that's fine then. Like, I think that'd be good.
Yeah.
Because there has to be some way to destroy it, right? Like, it can't be...
Right, it can't be invincible.
Invincible camera, yeah.
No. Yeah, but I think that's good. It breaches reinforced or soft walls. I would probably say you only get 2.
Yeah.
And then
a
limited rotation on it.
Mm-hmm. I think just like a drone would be fine.
Yeah, basically. But I think that's really cool. That's a cool idea.
Yeah. That's a cool idea. That's good. That's really good.
So yeah, good one. And then his other operator is Kahaya. So this is a defender. Kahaya deploys a hardened floodlight on the ground that blinds enemies. She also has a flashlight on her primary weapon. So that's pretty cool.
Okay.
She puts up a floodlight. So like I'm imagining like on Dust Line and that like that top floor armory objective where they're always breaching from the balcony, right? You put a floodlight right there on that like tile floor facing that big wall that they're always trying to breach.
What are you talking about? What map?
On Border.
Okay, Border.
Second floor armory.
Okay, I got you.
You put the floodlight there, and then it's like as soon as they breach that wall, they always breach. They can't really see inside, right? Like that sounds amazing. That sounds so good.
That's pretty good.
Destroyed probably by explosives, but you can't shoot out the lenses or anything.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
I would say you could probably knock it over if you got inside, right? If you got inside, you could maybe like hold F to
destroy, disable, unplug, something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And then like the flashlight on the gun. What do you think about that?
That's cool too. I think that's pretty cool.
I think it's a good idea.
It just adds like another...
No. Go ahead.
It's one of those things where it's like this operator has a little extra thing to them, but it's an obvious one. Like
Right.
she has a flashlight on her gun.
Right.
Does it have a battery?
I would think so. Well, yeah, I would think
Can you
it's
turn it
kind of
off?
like I would think it's kind of like Kavera, where like you activate it and then it has
Okay.
a certain amount of time and then there's a
Understand.
cooldown.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Good idea.
and like obviously would not like flashbang blind you, but just
Enough to like be like you can still shoot at. It.
Yeah.
You know where it's coming from.
right. It just make it hard to see what's behind it.
Yeah. That'd be good.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be really cool.
I like these ideas. Tell us what you think.
Those are cool ideas.
On our next episode, we're going to go through some of our operator ideas. So
yes.
stick around for that next week.
I've got some such as the can crusher.
The cam crusher?
Can crusher.
Can crusher?
Yeah.
He's Recyclops.
Exactly. Recyclops 2.0.
All right, so good job, Flowcom, on those.
Those are really good ideas.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of ideas, and I've just been like, okay. But those are pretty good.
Yeah, I like
Those
them.
would be fun.
Chris, what's your next Reddit post?
My next Reddit post, I don't know if I want to pick between one of these two, but we talk about this all the time, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not.
Please do not bring up Team Kill
Okay.
Forgiveness.
I'll just comment on it real fast.
Don't.
It's just being reported by news now.
Yeah,
Like
PCGamer.com had an article.
And there was another one that had an article on it, and I was like, oh,
that
dang.
was some no-name site.
Anyway.
But PCGamer.com literally posted an article about how we, the Siege community, keep complaining on Reddit that we want Team Kill Forgiveness.
Yes. So hopefully they'll say something about it.
I think we've literally talked about this on 5 out of 5 episodes of Unrenowned.
And I will keep talking about it until we have this
The
thing.
problem is that we stop listening to this.
we talk about
Nobody's
something.
listening to this.
This one is from a mute main. He is the guy with trash aim. Is his Reddit name. He says all speakers, lights, and metal detectors should be destructible. At the very least, explosive.
Wait, slow down and
Sorry.
say it in English.
I was speaking English. I was just speaking fast English. I was Finglish. All speakers, lights, and metal detectors should be destructible. So
Yes.
he says at the very least, explosions should destroy them.
Lights? No.
Yeah. So I agree to a point. Lights, no. And so there's a lot of people, and I had heard this before, that the lights are like, it's programmed differently, where like once you start shooting lights, it's a huge like performance thing that is hard to program.
You're dynamically doing all the light. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, a lot of the comments are about how the lights are baked into the map, and it's going to be very like a whole rework to redo those, which is whatever. But I don't think lights should be destroyable regardless.
No.
Because that will change how balanced a map is, like an amazing amount.
Mm-hmm.
Like
And
making
because
a hallway.
all that means is defenders will shoot out all the lights every time
Mm-hmm.
and be in the dark.
Yeah.
So that's not for attackers. That's for defenders.
Yeah. I don't like that.
This
idea.
is not Splinter Cell.
But I do like the speakers and metal detectors, because those metal detectors on Bank are so annoying.
They are.
You should be able to shoot them.
And the most annoying thing is that they're inconsistent. Like, I cannot figure out
Yeah.
what triggers them and what
sometimes
doesn't.
they go off and sometimes they don't.
And it's like, it doesn't matter if I go slow or fast. It doesn't matter, like, what I do. Whether I crouch, whether I prone. Like, sometimes it goes off and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if it's on a cooldown or what.
I want to test it actually and try some things out. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, maybe we should. We should do that.
Just try
and
to
do a
figure
video.
out what it is, because I'm sure there's got to be something, right? Like, or is it just randomly goes off? It could be. Anyway, those are annoying. You should be able to shoot those.
Yeah, my best guess is it's probably on a cooldown.
Could be. Anyway, those are annoying. I know there are some speakers that you can't shoot that you should be able
Most
to.
you can, but
Yeah,
there are
there's a lot
certainly
of them you
some.
can. Like at the radios, the Rainbow Six radios that are out there, you can always shoot, but everything that makes noise should be able to be shut up.
Yeah.
By shooting at it.
Yeah.
Is in my opinion.
I agree.
Metal detector, I understand. Like you put a bullet in it, it's metal. Obviously, it's just gonna keep going off.
Well, if you destroyed the actual reader.
See, that's the thing. You gotta destroy the reader. But so yes, I agree with him to a point. I think this guy says the sprinklers on Bank are the bane of his existence. Those are pretty loud.
Yeah.
That'd be a hard one to destroy, but speakers for sure. I am in agreement.
Yeah,
Metal
speakers
detectors.
definitely, and I would love to see something on the metal detectors.
Mhm. Or some like I have some ideas in my head right now that I want to try and see if. Anyway. Those are my Reddit posts.
Does Thatcher's EMP disable metal detectors?
Don't know yet.
We should try that.
We're gonna try that right now.
I mean, it wouldn't help you because the EMP is loud enough that they're getting, yeah.
Yeah.
But it'd be interesting. All right, that's all for Reddit.
Yes, that is all my Reddit posts.
Good job, Reddit. Okay, so we do have one tweet this week from our listeners. One listener. And when I find it, I'll read it to you guys. So this is from Steel Switch on Twitter. He says, how long do you see yourself actually playing the game? I've been playing since the closed alpha on PS4, so longer than us, right? Closed alpha? And find, or is he talking about closed beta? Was closed alpha on PS4 a thing?
I actually don't know.
I don't know either. And I find that life gets in the way of me putting any more time into the game. Welcome to life. On the other hand, Red Dead is coming out, and I may put my time towards that.
Okay, so I will say you are not banished from Siege if you play another game for a little bit. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's allowed. We've been playing a lot of Ring of Elysium lately.
Yep.
Instead of Siege. Well, part of it, like,
and we're doing a podcast about Siege, and we've only
Yeah.
played like maybe once this week.
Yeah. Part of it too is like we tried to log into Siege that one time and we couldn't.
Yeah,
they were getting DDoSed.
The night I got my graphics card, and I was so excited to go play Siege and see what it was like. They're getting DDoSed, and I can't log in. I was so mad.
It was very frustrating. But so yeah, I will say it is okay to play another game. You're fine.
Yes.
Um,
Please do.
yeah,
It's good to have like a palate cleanser sometimes.
yeah. The only time I see myself stopping playing Siege is if everybody else I'm playing with never plays again.
Yeah.
That's the only way
If
I'm
the
not
whole
playing.
squad stops, yeah. I'll be playing Siege for a long time, and I knew this from closed beta. Like when this game came out,
Yeah.
like I mean, I was a big fan of Counter-Strike back in like 1.6 days and like Counter-Strike Source, and then it was Call of Duty 4 Search and Destroy. Like so, this game type of like the attack and defend,
Mhm.
no respawn. Like I've been a big fan of this for a long time, and when Siege came out, it just felt like they did this so right. Like
Yeah.
this is Counter-Strike
They got
if
it.
Counter-Strike was developed in this millennium.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
you know,
So true.
and like it's just so good. So I think I will be playing this until Siege 2, basically.
Mm-hmm. There's a good question. Will there be a Siege 2?
You know, if you would have asked me 2 years ago, I would have said absolutely there will be a Siege 2 very soon. But just the way they've supported it and the way that people have given Siege a second chance and the community has been growing and growing and growing, like I think now it's going to
Just
be a
stick
long
with
time
Siege.
off if it ever. I mean, it won't be until the engine needs to be,
Completely
until
done.
they need to upgrade the engine.
And then what will Siege 2 entail? Like, will it be like... I mean, what are most video games 2? Like, it's basically the same thing.
It's really hard these days when you have a game like a Siege or like an Overwatch or League or Dota.
Yeah.
Like, how do you make a sequel to that? Because you spent so much time supporting it. That I mean, you look at freaking Blizzard; they just don't. They just keep making World of Warcraft expansions.
Yeah.
and it's fine apparently. But like, it
Yeah.
seems like at some point that community would want a game that was, that doesn't have 12 polygons per character, right? Like
Seriously. Well, like, too, like, you think about, like, Call of Duty or, like, Battlefield now, like, yeah, there's new stuff implemented each time, but it's, like, basically the same game, right?
right.
But I guess that's every game, kind of, that has a sequel. It's the same game, it's just different. It's easier with story games. That's the thing.
It depends
Like-
a lot on the type of game.
Yeah, like Assassin's Creed you can do because you can just keep making a new story, right?
Mhm. And what they'll do is they'll use the same engine for like 5 years, and then they'll
Mhm.
upgrade to a new one, and then that's when you see a big difference.
Yeah.
But I think at some point we will see a Siege 2, but I think it's a long way off.
But I see myself playing Siege for a while.
Yeah, I'll be playing Siege for the foreseeable future. I would not have gotten into doing this podcast if I wasn't expecting to.
We're done with Siege. We're not playing it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably got like a couple months in me. Let's get a podcast started.
Yeah, nope.
So, yeah.
At least until the game's... Actually, I think I'll probably play it until it stops being developed.
Oh, at least, I think.
Like, I'll follow it all the way until it starts getting to the point where it's run over by hackers because they're not...
Well, and the thing is, I don't see either you or me dropping off without some like cataclysmic event in our
Yeah.
lives. So, I mean, we'll always have at least you and me to play with.
Yeah.
So,
Play Siege.
Steel Switch, please do play Red Dead because that game looks amazing. I'm really, really sad it's not coming to PC. But,
Not at all.
well, it hasn't been announced and they haven't said
Oh.
I mean, they're pretty tight-lipped about it. I mean, I would expect that it would be because GTA 5 did and freaking did gangbusters on PC, but I mean, they haven't said anything yet, so I don't want to buy it for Xbox because F that.
Yeah. Console gaming. Still good. I tried to play Halo the other day. It was very difficult. I have not played a console game in
Well, especially because you're playing
long
Reach,
time.
and Reach runs at like 22 frames per second on a
Okay,
good
that's
scene. Like
That's true.
like,
But it was hard to aim. Like,
yeah, it's hard.
very hard. I did not remember it being that hard to aim.
No,
I
you
was
get
struggling.
used to it when you're a console player, right? Like, and we've been there. We were mainly console players for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Until like Halo 5. I think Halo 5 was like the last console game I played. But by then I was playing mostly PC.
yeah,
So
Halo 6 will be on PC. Straight
Halo
up.
6 is a thing.
Well, Halo Infinite, yeah.
Infinite.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be on PC.
Yep.
Weird.
Is it Infinite or Infinity? I think it's Halo Infinite. Gonna be on PC, straight up,
weird.
mouse and keyboard. Yeah. Weird, but freaking,
When is that coming out?
I'm all for it, Microsoft. Stop making reasons for me to buy an Xbox.
Yeah.
That comes out, gosh, is it this year? I think it's this November.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Yeah,
that's
we gotta
the
look
game
this
I'm gonna
up.
buy.
Halo Infinite release date. You beat me.
Let's see date.
No date.
2018. They briefed it. 2018.
I guess it's not this year.
It must not be this year. If it December 28th, 2018.
Late in 2019 release seems likely.
Right.
Don't be surprised if it releases in 2020.
I just got December 28th.
December 28th this year?
Yeah. Maybe that's when they're gonna announce it.
That must just be a placeholder day on.
Waypoint says December 28th, 2018, Halo Infinite release date.
That's a forum post.
This is a forum post. This is not correct.
Yeah. It's not coming out this year.
No.
We would have a lot more info on it.
It
yeah,
would be on
so
Google's first thing, I would say.
oh yeah, it'd come right up. Thank you at Steel Switch for your question. If you would like a question for us to talk about on the podcast, tweet us at R6Unrenowned. Also, if you see a post on Reddit that you want us to talk about, tag either me, I'm RD Fiasco, or tag Chris.
Just hello. Theos.
Just hello with 3 O's. Anything else you want to bring up before we bring this thing to a close?
No, I don't think so.
All right, you guys, thank you for listening. Thank you. Seriously, thank you so much for the support. I joked earlier that nobody listens to this. Actually, we're getting way more people listening to this than we ever expected.
I am shocked.
Seriously, I'm amazed. Thank you so much, all of you who are listening. And please share with your friends. If you like the show, leave us a review on iTunes. That helps us to be exposed more on
yes,
iTunes.
Please. That'd be awesome.
And hopefully this time the audio quality is amazing. One of the 2 iPhones text reviews we have, iTunes text reviews we have, complained that the audio quality wasn't great. He still gave us 5 stars, so thank you. But hopefully this audio quality is better, and you can edit that review now and tell people how awesome this is.
Yes.
If you want to follow us, you can follow me on YouTube and Twitch at VG Fiasco.
And you can follow me, same 2 places. Just hello. Theos.
Just hello with 3 O's. All right, guys. Thanks so much. See you next time.
Just goodbye.
You always want to squeeze that in, don't you?
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.